Mwiriwe. President of the Senate, President of Deputies Chamber, Chief Justice, Prime Minister, Honorable Ministers, members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me say most of us have not only read the bottom billion, but we have been there. And some are still there. But going forward, I should say we are very worried very well. And we are happy with the very good progress that we have seen in numbers and different kinds of presentation. We are also aware that there is more work to be done, not less. There is increased partnership to be looked forward to, and therefore continuing with more progress. So I'm pleased to be launching the second phase of economic development and poverty reduction strategy, EDPRS, following the successful implementation of the first. Let me therefore first congratulate and thank all the individuals, communities, and partners who worked tirelessly to reduce poverty and raise living standards of Rwandans. Over the past 5 years, more than 1 million Rwandans lifted themselves out of poverty. The third integrated household living conditions survey and fourth demographic health survey that are being published today confirm that Rwanda, with good partnership, is on track to achieve most Millennium Development Goals. All this is directly related to the successful implementation of our first EDPRS. Both surveys also reflect our commitment to evidence-based policy making. I would like to share with you today 4 key factors which underpin these achievements. First of all, the empowerment of our communities to plan and implement programs that transform their lives was pivotal. These communities inspired many innovative, homegrown initiatives such as Vision 2020 Umurenje program, VUP, Umuganda, and 1 cow per family. There has been a mindset shift. Rwandans now know that we should aspire for more and better, and that the solutions are there within ourselves. Second, strong institutions within central and local government, combined with accountable leadership, are driving reforms and ensuring that change happens. Organizing our communities and pushing for development is not simply an organic phenomenon. It is the duty of a responsible government, and the results we see today confirm this. Third, Rwandans have rejected the notion of a poverty trap. When we set our first EDPRS targets, some were skeptical about our ambitions. But here we are celebrating the achievement of over 90% of our goals. This proves that any country, even those with limited natural and human resources, can and should aspire to eradicate poverty and grow to middle-income countries. Finally, these achievements also indicate that development support can work effectively and citizens benefit directly when the right frameworks, including accountability mechanisms, are in place. Today's results are a product of good working relations with our development partners based on mutual respect and country ownership of our national programs. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we know that challenges remain, but this serves to instill an even greater sense of urgency and purpose to achieve our Vision 2020. The second generation EDPRS we are launching today will identify the areas that require additional efforts and resources and lay our strategies to accelerate progress. However, the 2 surveys that have already pinpointed key areas that require our attention. First, we have to improve access to markets. This implies increased investments in infrastructure, especially our rural road networks. Second, access to energy is crucial to our transformation efforts. Although this has doubled in the past 5 years, it still remains low. Third, it is imperative to create off-farm jobs by linking small and medium enterprises to larger foreign direct investments. In addition, we must continue to increase skills and labor capacity across the board. Finally, EDPRS 2 will also challenge our private sector to scale up private investments and grasp opportunities created by our improved business environment and higher purchasing power of Rwandans, as well as regional integration. As we launch the next phase of EDPRS, let us bear in mind that attaining sustainable development is not only a socio-economic goal, but a fundamental responsibility in our continuous task of building a stable, united, and democratic nation. We owe it to ourselves and partnerships and those who will come after us to succeed. It is now my pleasure to officially launch EDPRS 2, and thank you for your kind attention.
Your Excellency,